Born in Enid, Oklahoma, Russell Scott grew up, went to war, returned to his family, and a love he and his father shared: the circus.
And I would watch the clowns, and the people would roar at some funny thing they did. And something told me at that time, just something said, that's what I want to do. Make people laugh.
A natural salesman, Scott went to work selling sewing machines for Sears and was able to build a miniature circus that became a big part of his job with Sears in Oklahoma. Then, because of the miniature circus he carved and his sales ability, he was offered a job selling homes in Security, Colorado, with room for him to display his circus. He'd been known as Searso the Clown. However, now he needed a new name.
And so I thought, I want something catchy. So I sat down, I wrote every name I could think of that started with an A. Nothing rang a bell. Then I started writing down everything that started with a B. And when I got to this B, and I wrote down Blinky, and I looked up Blinky. I like that. So I quit.
By this time, his appearances around Colorado Springs created interest from TV stations. The first station wanted him, but didn't understand his interest in teaching safety to children.
I get a call a month or 2 or 3, 4 months later, KKTV. Dad, what would you do for you if we gave you a chance to get on the air? Well, I said, celebrate the birthdays and talk a little safety, do some comedy. He says, I think that you want to take a crack at it? He said, I think that'd be interesting. So, is the safety thing all right with you? He said, well, yes, I think that somebody's got to teach these kids.
After 6 years at KKTV, the opportunity to work in Denver, a larger market, came his way.
WGN in Chicago heard about me. They wanted to interview me and talk to me. I came up in makeup so they could see it. And they told me what they usually start their children's shows at. It was a little more than I had going to ask for in the first place, so we got together.
Over the next 32 years, Russell Scott, Blinky the Clown, became a household name in Denver television. Russell met Red Skelton at Channel 2 and found him a very down-to-earth person with a lot of good advice.
He says, Russ, you have a magnificent face. You look funny without even trying to be funny. That's the secret. You have a kind, funny face. But always remember this. Never, never, never try to make people laugh at their expense. Always at your expense.
To this day, customers come into Blinky's antique store and talk with Blinky. Many of them were on the show. He averaged 50 to 100 children per day, and many of those children returned as adults with their own children. Over the years, Blinky did over 10,000 shows, with the show ending in 1998. Russell wanted to retire when he chose the time, but television was changing, and a business decision ended 38 years on the air.
Rainey Brothers filled me in. They said I was the last clown kid show around the country. I didn't know this. People have asked me every day, Blinky, what do you miss the most? That's easy. I miss the giggles, the laughter of the parents and the kids.
The Broadcast Pioneers of Colorado proudly welcome Russell Scott into the Broadcast Pioneers of Colorado Hall of Fame for 2005.